Welcome back everyone and happy Friday. We're here on the ground in Toronto, getting ready to head on over to Vancouver, Canada. Today we are Air Canada 121 Heavy, nonstop services to Vancouver, looking at a flight time of roughly 4 hours and 45 minutes today. We've just spawned in to the airport here at gate 141. We are on VATSIM. We've got Toronto ground currently available, but that's about the extent of air traffic control services for this afternoon, or at least for now. Pretty exciting flight ahead. Got some storms in the area as we cross out over Toronto and continue northwestbound for Vancouver. But we'll go over that here shortly as we brief the flight. Getting pretty terrible frames here at Toronto. Not sure why. The Quality Wings aircraft generally isn't heavy on frames for me, but we're really struggling today for some reason. These Toronto configuration that I have currently, I don't believe I'm using PBR material. No, I am not. So, again, not sure why I'm struggling so bad here. Pretty clear skies, not overcast or any type of bad weather, but the sim isn't liking it for some reason. So we got catering going, and without further ado, let's hop into the cockpit and get things going here. We've pushed the flight back a couple of times now. We were supposed to depart at 2200 Zulu. You know what? Now that I say that, I think I have to update the sim time. Let's see. Currently, two, three, four, five, six. So that's 1800. Want to make sure we're on the correct Zulu time here. Any day now. Alright, 2200 Zulu. Ugh, 2201 Zulu now. Roughly about there. Alright, sorry folks, I'm picky. Alright, yeah, like I said, we were sort of departed at 2200 Zulu, but I had some issues with Vancouver for some reason, so I had to reinstall the airport a couple of times. Finally got it up and running, so hopefully it looks nice for our approach on into that airport. So our departure time now, per sim brief, is our off block time, that is 2220 Zulu. So we've got about 19 minutes. Probably won't make that, but we have an extended taxi time. We're pretty close to 6 left that we can cut short and be off relatively on time. Alright, enough yapping. So ident, we're in the 787-800. We've got the current and active air arc cycle. Position looks good. Route request, we've got CYYZ to CYVR. Current active at Toronto is 6 left. We are Air Canada 121. Go. Activate, execute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
pre-flight checklist.
Looking good there. Go to dispatch. We'll start with fuel first. We're looking at 55,830.
Prior to pushback from the gate, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Personal cellular
I'm
telephones
going to
may
go
be
with
used while parking the gate with the main
57,830. We're
cabin
going to
crew.
be flying
We will
quite
advise you to
fast
keep
here to
your
kind of make
seatbelt
up some
on.
of the time.
For customers seated in a row of seats identified by the words, "No children this row," please review the white safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. The use of some portable
And
electronic
we got a zero
devices is
fuel weight of
prohibited while on board the aircraft.
321,141.
Once airborne, you will be advised when the use of approved devices such as personal computers and compact disc players is permitted. A complete
Takeoff weight
list of
of
approved devices can be found in the magazine.
378,971. Relatively close to what SimReef gave us. That's fine, we've got that set. Let's start boarding now. And we can get the catering doors closed. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's program our route. So we are on the Urslet redeparture out of runway 6 left. And it's the KSED transition. Execute that. We're coming into Vancouver via runway 26 left on the Canuck 4 arrival. Go ahead and execute that. Go to init, performance init. We'll take a reserve of 5.0 today. Cruising altitude for this flight, we're going straight up to 400. Cost index 330. We don't have to worry about the step climb for now. Go ahead and execute that. Pre-flight is complete. What else can we get going here? We can do our performance already. Hopefully they give us 6 left, or we'll need to redo these numbers. But I just checked flight radar, and that's what the current active is. I'll initialize the flight. We'll go to dispatch. No, we'll go to performance. Optimum thrust rating 6 left, flaps 5. Dry conditions, we're looking at 050 at 7 currently. Surface winds at Toronto 18 degrees Celsius and 1010. 378984, that looks good. Calculate. I like it. Send output to FMC. We'll go ahead and accept that. 144 is our V2 speed. We'll take the auto throttles. We'll take the flight directors. +144. I think we go +20, right? So 164. We'll take the second flight director. We'll take traffic. We'll take data. We'll take both VORs. And we'll do the same for the first officer side. Traffic, data, both VORs. As we push back, we'll get the weather radar on as well. Initial climb. It's probably 5,000. We'll review the charts in a second, but I don't think we're going to have air traffic control on besides ground, so we're going to go straight up to 10. Let's take a look at the plan. We'll step through that. Let's reduce that range a bit. Alright, pretty straightforward, looks good to me. Go to map. Alright, what else? What else? Got boarding going. All those bags on the way. There they are. To our left there. Alright, we're making good time. Let's brief our flight and then we'll call for air traffic control and then brief our departure. So, we are Air Canada 121 in a Boeing 788-800. Cruising altitude, flight level 400. We're at Toronto going to Vancouver this afternoon. We got an off-block time of 22:20, which is 11 minutes from now. We probably won't make that, but that's fine. Zero fuel weight, 321, 141. We've increased our takeoff weight because we've added a bit more fuel to about 378. That's notated as well. What else? Like I said, we got some storms just over. Looks like the Dakotas. Yeah, over to the Dakotas, Wyoming. Yeah, it's just north of the border there. We're going to be encountering some nice turbulence, some nice storm clouds on our way out. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've got average winds of 245 at 37. So, roughly 37 knot headwind as we travel west, which is really no match for this powerful aircraft here. We've gone over our fuel weights already, that's fine. We've got our initial climb of 400, or initial cruise altitude, I should say, of 400. We're expected to take off at 2240 Zulu. That we should make. So that's fine, and we expect to land at 0320 Zulu, which is 2020 local time, 8:20 local time here on the West Coast. Looking good. What kind of weather can we expect for Vancouver? We've got average winds. We're looking at probably 220 at 9, gusting to 19 knots. Really great visibility. We're looking at 30 statutes of a mile. A few clouds at 3,500, 4,800, and scattered at 5,500 and 15,000. Got some broken at 25,000 as well. 16 degrees Celsius, altimeter 2987. Pretty nice arrival. The sun should be just about setting as we make our approach in. With some nice clear skies, so that should be nice as well. We'll do a part 2 to this video to film that or record that arrival. I'm happy with the routing and the briefing. Pretty straightforward again. We just got to watch as we make our way northwest for the storms and whatnot over there. For our departure, YYZ. Oh my gosh, it keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. And this is the updated GSX sound pack. I really need some better variety for the boarding sounds for GSX, truly. The SID, what do we say, Ursula 3? Ursula 3, out of 6 left. Unless otherwise assigned by ATC, we're going to be climbing on a heading of 057 to 1,000 feet. Continue climbing to 057, or as assigned, expect radar vectors to our first fix at Ketsi. Then be a depicted route westward. pretty straight forward departure for us this afternoon. We've also got EFB programmed in and plugged. So again, we're still expecting 6 left. So we're here at gate 141. And we'll push back taxi via Alpha. Cross Bravo, cross 33 right. Echo Victor Delta to 6 left. Again, that's what I assume ground will give us. Yeah, other than that, we're pretty much ready to go. Let's call for clearance now. He does not have an ATIS up for some reason, so we'll just call him with the current QNH or altimeter.
Altimeter 2982, squawk 5743, taxi to runway 05 at Alpha Tango Romeo Echo Hotel. It is Westjet 1102.
And ground Condor 2403 is ready for taxi 06 left.
Condor 2403, runway 06 left, altimeter 2985. Taxi via Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short 06 left.
Alright, altimeter 2985, taxi via Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, hold short 6 left, Condor 2403.
Toronto ground, good afternoon. Air Canada 121 Heavy, IFR clearance to Vancouver International. Let's file, please.
Air Canada 121 Heavy, Toronto ground. You are cleared to the Vancouver International Airport. You have Ursula 3 departure, case of transition, fourth line route. Depart runway 05 and squawk 640.
I'm sorry, repeat the squawk, please.
Air Canada 121, squawk 6240.
Air Canada 121 Heavy, clear to Vancouver International via the Ursula 3 departure, case of transition, flight plan route 6240 in the box.
Air Canada 121, departure runway 06 left.
And we'll expect 06 left. Will we be calling you prior to push or when we're ready to taxi?
Air Canada 121, reback correct. Pushback and start is at your discretion. Contact me ready for taxi.
We'll call him ready for taxi. Thank you, Air Canada 121 Heavy. Alright, so we've got our clearance. Boarding is finishing up there, so we can go ahead and get the APU started. Test our oxygen. Flight instruments. I think this was 057 on the initial departure heading. And we have an update to altimeter 2985. That looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain. We'd like to add our welcome aboard today's flight. We're just finishing up our last minute paperwork, and once we've done that, we'll push back. We're estimating an on-time departure. In the cabin today are some of our finest flight attendants who are there for your comfort, but most of all for your safety, so we ask that you give them undivided attention whenever requested. Once again, thanks for flying with us. Sit back and relax, and I'll update you on our progress once we're over.
Looks like the last bucket is going in. We've got APU available. lose the external power.
Okay, baggage handling is complete and the aircraft is clear.
And let's get the rest of those doors closed.
Before start checklist.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just closed the main cabin door. All personal cellular telephones must be turned off and stowed for the duration of the flight. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, and verify straps.
The signs on. We got hydraulics. We get the fuel pumps. That looks good. None in the center. Quick scans for us.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you aboard this flight on a Dreamliner. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention
Turn
to
the
the
beacon
flight
light on.
while we review safety information about the 787. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. 7 are marked with exit signs. Please locate the 2 exits nearest you, keeping in mind.
All right.
Aircraft has escape path lighting. A change in color or an exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit.
Let's do a quick aircraft debrief or briefing before we push back here. Why not? So we've got good aircraft for us. We're in the Boeing 788-800, like we've mentioned. We've got 57.8 tons of fuel on board. We've got our departure SID programmed in. We've been assigned 6240 for our squawk code that is in the transponder. We've got our performance numbers programmed in.
Aircraft 551, no further to available for standard crew, have a good flight.
As well. Current altimeter 2985. We've got all of our doors closed and locked.
Thank you for choosing to fly with us. We will be airborne shortly.
Just double checking. Yes, doors closed and locked. We'll set our trim already to 4.50. That looks good. And I think we can call for pushback now. We'll go nose right. Alright, quick checklist here. Passenger signs are on. We've got MCP V2 heading, altitude set, takeoff speeds are set, CDU pre-flight completed. And we've done our taxi briefing.
In the event of an emergency return, we'll coordinate with ATC. You'll fly the airplane out on the checklist and coordinate with the air traffic control company and the flight attendants. Any questions?
No questions for us. We'll make sure we're squawking mode C.
Good day, Captain. The tug is connecting now, so we'll be pushing back in just a couple of minutes. Can you please confirm that your parking brake is set?
Condor 243, no further to available for standard crew, have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, Condor 2403. Thanks, good evening.
Westjet 1102, no further to available for standard crew, have a good flight.
And we are ready to push. Okay, it looks like the apron is clear. Release parking brakes.
Good evening, Westjet 1102.
Brakes released.
Clear for engine start.
Westjet 1102, no further to available for standard crew. Or even call back to QW788, have a good flight.
Roger, clear to start engines.
Okay, starting engines.
Get 2 fired up.
Roger, this is 1102. I don't copy your message.
We'll set 1102, modern Uniform 122.8.
This is Jet 1102. Thank you for the service. Bye-bye.
We'll get number 1 fired up.
See ya.
Before taxi check.
I believe we got 2 good starts. We got the probe window heats, emergency exit lights. I should have faced, I thought I hit nose right. I'm not sure why I pushed this nose left, unless I misread. I think I've got enough space though where I could, this thing is still pushing us, where I can spin around without hitting the jetways over here. Alright, I'm gonna ask it to stop, or else he's gonna push us all the way to Vancouver. Where the hell is it taking us? Okay, we're gonna stop right here. And now it's, what the hell is going on? Oh my gosh, you gotta love GSX. Okay, GSX, I am done with you. Unbelievable. 2 good starts. Brakes already said, dude. We can kill the APU. Anti-ice is not required. Recall. That's checked. Auto brake RTO. Do a quick flight controls check. It's full left. Center. Full right. Center. Full up. Center. Full down. Center. Left on the rudder. Center. Right on the rudder. Flight controls looks good. Hydraulics looks good. Fuel looks good and balanced. Air conditioning looks good. Doors are locked and closed as we mentioned. Flight controls is good. Until GSX moves the equipment, I cannot clear it, so unfreaking believable. And I don't want to reset it because sometimes when you reset GSX, you're not able to enable it back, and then we won't have any GSX service when we land at Vancouver. But you know what, let's try it. Just disable it. Okay, good. Alright, so ground equipment is cleared. Toronto ground, good afternoon, Air Canada 121, altimeter 2985, ready to taxi, runway 06 left. We'll go flaps 5 on the takeoff. Toronto ground, Air Canada 121 heavy, ready to taxi, 06 left. This guy fall asleep. I'm gonna flip around here while I'm waiting for this guy to get back to me. Not sure where he is. You are departing 05. This guy told me 06 left. Did I not write down 06 left? Jesus. Where the hell is 05? I'm not taxiing all the way over there. Ground, you gave us 06 left on the initial departure. Is there a reason why we're going all the way over to 05 now? Okay, I'm not sure what the heck is going on with this dude, but I'm gonna log off and we'll go back on VATSIM later. There's no one on anyway besides ground. All he's gonna do is send us to a runway. I'm not about to taxi across the airport for no reason here when 06 left is open and available. And I'm pretty sure the readback was 06 left. I'll go back and rewatch the video, but I'm pretty sure that's what he told us. I'm not sure why he's switching our runway now. Nice spinneroonie. We can get on out of here. Get our taxi lights on now. Make a left on Alpha. Hey, he was going to send us to the other side of the airport. I could see if, you know, there's a lot of traffic in the area and they were using 6 left for landing or something like that, but there's no reason for me to taxi that all the way over there. Especially since we've already done our performance numbers and all of our calculations, including fuel and taxi time for 6 left. And then I'm calling him and he's not responding. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, crossing 33 right here. right on Delta. And then we'll take this all the way down to 6 left.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight attendants, please begin the departure.
Alright, before takeoff checklist is complete. Get the weather radar on. And we'll get our lights on here. Look left, we'll look right, although we've logged off of VATSIM, so we don't expect anyone on the approach path.
Runway verified.
Runway is verified indeed. I'm ready to go. We'll add some power. That's 40% stabilized. And we're out of here. Doors set. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Just checked.
Rotate. B2.
Nice and easy.
Gear up.
Gears up. We'll take heading select. And we're off to Vancouver. Can start our immediate left turn. Again, we're not worried about traffic anymore, so we'll start to go direct to Kedzie.
With our flight underway, I'd like to once again welcome you aboard. I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our all-out flight. You'll be earning valuable miles on the flight today. If you're not a member, please visit us at QW788. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning a complimentary meal and beverage service for first class approach. In quotes, beer, wine, and margaritas can be purchased with the debit and credit. We apologize if we do not accept cash.
After takeoff checklist.
In-flight entertainment available on this aircraft includes audio and video on demand as well as
Gotta check out why we have some black scenery, nighttime scenery bleeding in here. Not sure what's up with that.
Now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Not sure what these are. It's terrible. Alright, we'll go direct. Difficult. And we can take flaps 1 now. We'll go straight up to 400. Kind of ignoring the flight directors right now. They still need a little bit of improvement in the logic. Shouldn't be asking me for full left.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of approved portable electronic
Through
devices
10,000.
is now permitted.
The auto. Get the rest of these lights off as well. Alright, we're going to slow our rate of climb here just to build some speed. We're pretty slow for our altitude. And we can take flaps up now. After take off checklist, landing gear up, no lights, and flaps retracted. Take autopilot 1.
Autopilot on. Autopilot in command.
Alright folks, we are off to Vancouver. Stay tuned for part 2 here of our arrival into Vancouver, Canada. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.